You know, we're not the same team as last year. We play differently. You know, that's one thing. You know, we have different guys, so it takes time. And then on top of that, when you have guys hurt, you know, coming in for a game, coming out, you know, and then you have guys hurt for 6 to 8 weeks, you know, it changes things. So I think now we're starting to figure it out, and you know, it's a credit to everybody. You know, the guys on NBA TV said, which is, you know, I think they said checking the egos at the door. You know, I think all of us have found our identity in that and continuing to play, you know, the way we want to play.
It's interesting you bring that up, the checking the egos at your door, because do you even feel like, though, that this team had to do that?
No, but, you know, that's a very underrated thing, you know what I mean, like to not have to do that. So I think that's what I speak to, because, you know, that's not the case all the time. You know, I think guys came in, everybody came in 1 through 15 with the right intentions. It was just a matter of how, you know what I mean? And I think that's huge, you know, especially when you have, you know, you have older guys, you have younger guys. It's like, it's not like everybody's, you know, 7, 8 years in the league, you know, so being able to have that camaraderie in the locker room, having that unselfishness as a group starting from day one, you know, since I got here, you know, I mean, that's a championship level mindset. You know, we just have to continue to put it together, and, you know, we're not even there yet. We're continuing to play, you know, at the right level and having the right mindset, but I'm gonna keep saying it's February 7th. You know, this is great. You know, we're on a great winning streak, but at the end of the day, we're trying to play until April, be in the best position, but, you know, definitely not, you know, satisfied with where we're at.
When you're on the roll that you guys have been on, what does that do confidence-wise for you guys, knowing when you go out on the floor, there's got to be a certain amount of confidence to you every time?
You know, I think, you know, for us, just continuing to play the way, you know, we know how to play, knowing what we go, like knowing where we are, where our spots are, knowing all these different things. And, you know, tonight we didn't start out well. You know, we didn't play our best basketball. And, you know, for us to kind of still know that, acknowledge that, and be able to fix it. You know, it's not always going to be pretty. We're not always going to blow teams out. But, you know, it's something to fall back on, understanding that we have a foundation, especially defensively, offensively, continue to push the pace. And like I said, it's anybody. Anybody can score, anybody can pass, anybody just getting the ball up the floor and moving it. So it's been good, but it's definitely a level of confidence. And the biggest thing now is controlling it, you know, continuing to, you know, play, you know, confident basketball, but not coming in every arena or coming in every place thinking teams are just gonna roll over and we're just gonna win. You know what I mean? I think that's, you know, that can be, you know, the downside of playing really well at this time. So just continuing to, you know, having the mindset of every night we got to go get it because teams are coming for us.
Chris. Donovan, with the trade deadline tomorrow, what is the feeling in terms of what you guys have and what you still need?
Well, I mean, the fact that I didn't know was tomorrow, I think, speaks volumes. I think we're in good shape. You know, I don't think anybody in the locker room is thinking about it. Like I said, the fact that I don't think we've ever talked about it outside of other teams. You know what I mean? So I think that just speaks volumes to what we got going on here. And, you know, I think we're in good shape. You know, I think we all think that and feel that, and we have, you know, we have a lot to accomplish with this group. So I think we're excited about that.
When did you have the belief that you guys have enough?
I would say last year, you know what I mean? Like, with the way we played, I mean, obviously, you know, we're judged by how you do in the playoffs. But when you win 51 games, I get traded 3 weeks before camp. You have a new team, new adjustment. That's no like small feat. You know what I mean? I think for me, it's like, okay, cool, this is who we are. And obviously, none of us played the way we wanted to play in the playoffs. But coming back, and then you add Max, you know, George, you know, 2 championship level guys who played, you know, at the highest level, who can shoot, can space the floor. Sam Merrill's emerged. You know, I think for us, and also internally, we've gotten better. There was always a belief. Now, I think the biggest thing is we're playing like it. We're all healthy, you know, knock on wood, and continuing to build from there.
I think that certainly speaks volumes to where this